Welcome to Channel 19 in Pemberton, New Jersey. You're at Pemberton Township High School, home of the Hornets, and we're here to present to you the NJSIAA Wrestling District 28 Championships. Where are the finals? And with me, I'm Tony Trongone, and I'm here with Pemberton legend Sean Felkins. Welcome, Mr. Felkins.
Welcome. Thank you very much. We should be in for a delightful evening tonight.
Yeah, right now we're in the middle of the introductions of the finals participants. We're going to be starting, what weight we starting at, Sean?
113.
Okay, so we're starting at 113 pounds. The gym is packed. We're bringing some Pemberton pride. We're glad to have, I think this is the first time in
school history.
That we'll have, because what year did you graduate from Pemberton?
1983.
1983? And so as far as Sean can remember, we've never had the district championships here held in Pemberton. So
this is definitely a first time for Pemberton.
And then I see a lot of Pemberton people here coming back to see what's going on in the gym. The parking lot's packed. The gym's packed.
Trying to bring back that Pemberton pride.
That's it, brother. So I'm going to go to the team scores at the moment. I can bring that up with technology now. I guess not. Here we go. Before the final start, the team scores at this moment before the finals is Jackson Memorial, 187 points. Cinnaminson High School, 145 points. Haddonfield with 144.5 points. Eastern with 96.5 points. Donovan Catholic with 90 points. Toms River South with 73 points. Our hometown Pemberton Hornets with 57 points. Haddon Heights with 28 points. Holy Cross Prep with 15 points. And Camden and Woodrow Wilson, 10 points. And I noticed Headley Thames, the longtime coach from Camden, is still coaching.
Yes.
I guess it's
He's
been
been around for years now. He's a legend.
He is a legend. We'll finish up these introductions, and then we'll go to the national anthem. Who was the district coach of the year?
Bobby Murray from Cinnaminson.
Yeah, I noticed they have quite a showing in the finals.
First-year coach, too. He came up from the 8th grade program. They moved him up. He's done a nice job this year.
Good.
And he's got a young team, and a lot of them will be back next year.
What about our Pemberton Hornets? We don't have anybody in the finals.
No. Their main guy got knocked off in the semis. Rodriguez. The kid wrestled a tough match against Rodriguez.
Yeah, I'm wondering.
Pemberton's very young, too. Very young
team, but we're one of the few teams that were fully, we filled every weight class.
Yes.
So we're going to go now.
We had a couple of weight classes in here with only 6 kids, which is very shocking.
And so that's what I think. Maybe Dom Rodriguez came out of the gate waiting too long. He didn't have a quarterfinal match. So you sit there, you have a little bit of ring rust.
To me, he did not have his head into the match.
Oh, okay.
He woke up the second match, you could tell the difference.
He was tremendous.
He got shocked.
He did place third.
Yes. He's there. He just has to take a different road now.
So he'll be at Region
7.
Region 7. He'll have to wrestle during the week now, right?
Yes. He'll wrestle Wednesday night. If you win today, you're off Wednesday night.
And you wrestle Friday night?
Yes.
Okay.
Which is big.
That's
You want to take every advantage you can get when it comes to the districts, regions, and state tournament.
Well, so far it seems like the first district being run by Pemberton Township folks is running pretty smooth.
They did a real good job today. Very good job today. For the first time, they did a nice job.
And you've been around, how many years you been refereeing?
27 years.
27 years, and in this 27 years, how many were you in the state finals?
I did the state finals 5 times.
Okay. And regions?
15, 20.
Okay, so you've been around, you've seen some tournaments been run.
Yes.
As well as some fine wrestling.
That's why I say they did a very nice job today.
How about the condition of the gym and all the facilities?
Can't beat it.
Right?
Can't beat it.
Well, you've been around since you were in high school here.
Can't beat it. Got the 3 big gyms. It's very nice. It's great for a wrestling tournament. That's why we're holding our midget tournament here tomorrow too.
Yeah, this place is going to hold, what, about 900 wrestlers throughout the day?
1,100.
1,100? Oh, my goodness. Oh, so we have a...
That's a forfeit injury default at 106.
Okay.
The other kid from Jackson got hurt in the semifinals. He won, but he injury default.
So that was Brett Blaze from Jackson Memorial. He medically defaulted for the finals.
Now our 113-pound bout.
Yeah, we got Samuel Koch from Cinnaminson and Lucas Lipari from Jackson Memorial.
Koch is only a sophomore. Undefeated, 18-0.
He's actually 22-0. He's in on the left single, and he's working. He's got 2. And with 1 minute and 39 seconds left in the first period, Koch is up 2-0. Working up, got a ball and chain. Now he's working around the waist. Lehigh lift. Brings him back down to the mat safely. We'll get a restart. 1 minute 27 seconds left in the first period. We have Sam Koch from Cinnaminson up 2-0 over Lucas Lipari from Jackson Memorial. Near arm chop. Catches that far wrist. Is he going to work a tilt here? No, he's not. A little butt drag. Breaks him down again. Catches the far wrist. Near ankle. Oh, has a Turk. He's going to try to lift that Turk up and turn him with it. And elevate that low leg. I grab that far ankle. There it goes. He's got the Turk in. He's going to cross face to try to get back points.
Not yet. Close.
Well, he's got a half in now. It's over. Oh.
No backs. No backs.
What's the count for back points?
2 seconds.
For 2 points?
Yes. 5 seconds, 3 points. We're winding down at the end of the first period here. There's 15 seconds left. Koch will take a 2-0 lead into the second.
At the flip, it goes to red. Cinnaminson defers. So the referees in the match are?
Ron Roberts, who's done the state finals 6 times.
I've seen Ron for years. We got a caution on top.
Got a caution on Koch. Quick start.
Near side chop again. He's got the far wrist. Trying to work that Turk again, probably get that leg up. Now, but Lipari knows better and gets that inside hip down.
Lipari's got to get some action going on the bottom.
Yep, he's got a turn. He's got that Turk in. Got the half.
He has back points now. 2 near fall. Koch takes a 4-0 lead.
It can't be denied that Mr. Koch is working very well on top. Working very hard on top. Just turning a minute left in the second period. Again, Mr. Koch up from Cinnaminson up 4-0. Working hard. He's trying for that Turk again. 30 seconds left in the second period. Believe it or not, Lipari his record is 6-7.
Koch has got him on his back again.
Yeah, he does.
Short time.
3 seconds.
Boom.
Oh, he's got a pin. So we have a pin at, do the math, 3:58 in the match. We have a pin by Sam Koch. He's got his ticket to Friday into Region 7. And I got to say, Lipari coming in he came into the tournament with a 4-7 record and makes it to the finals. He knocked off the number 2 seed. And he should be commended. He's going to the regions. Okay. Now we're up to 120, and then we have Luke Temple from Jackson Memorial, and we have Gavin Hagel from Eastern. Temple comes into the match with a 24-13 record. He upset our hometown hero Dom Rodriguez in the semifinals, and then Hagel. He also pulled on an upset, winning 15-4 in the semifinals over Alexander Martyr from Cinnaminson. Hagel comes in with a record of 30-6.
Hagel wrestled 26 most of the year, and for the distance, he dropped back down.
Then we have our 106-pound first, second, and third place winners. Look like they're both good sportsmanship, displaying good sportsmanship. That's good stuff. So that's our 106-pound winner from Eastern, Gavin. Oh, that's not Gavin. Jared Bruner from Eastern. Now we're up to 120.
To me, this 120 was one of the toughest weight classes in the district tournament.
Mm-hmm. Well, Dom Rodriguez came in with a 34-1 record. And then Hagel knocked off Alexander Martyr from Cinnaminson with a 24-9 record. So Hagel and Temple this should be a good match.
And Hagel's only a freshman, too. He's a very tough kid.
Okay. He's got the baby face, that's for sure. Shoots him out. Straight double. Out of bounds. Neutral. When I say neutral, that means they're both remain standing in the standing position. It was a nice shot by Hagel, though. Good level change and penetration. Shot by Jackson. Eastern. Hagel fights it off with a whizzer.
Still neutral.
1:32 left in the first period. A lot of motion. They're moving around pretty good. That's a far shot. by Temple from Jackson Memorial. Hagel's fighting it off with a crossface VAR ankle. Puts him down, takes him right to his back. He should have turned the leg.
Holding 2 back points.
That's 2 takedown and 2
near
back.
fall.
Score 4-0 to Mr. Nagel from Eastern. He's got a long claw and a flank. Now he goes for the near wrist. Oh, nice, Granby. He's got a 2 reversal by Temple. Oh, gotta take him down to the mat. We'll get a restart.
31 seconds left. 4-2.
We'll see what Mr. Hagel does on bottom.
Hagel's going to be a kid to reckon with.
Temple with the near side wrist. Doesn't get it.
Temple likes the legs.
You can see that he's got the boots in right now. 15 seconds left. Try to shake him off. 5 seconds left.
End of the first period. It's 4-2 Hagel. Jackson's taking down defense.
I saw him hit that Granby earlier. Got good body arch there on the bottom position. Up. Tries it for a switch. Hagel should work it. Gonna working up. Not yet. The ref is not. The ref's counting. It's 2, 3, 4. He put him to his back.
Hagel's holding 3 backs. 3 near fall for a 7-2 lead.
So Mr. Nagel knows how to score points. Getting closer to 1 minute left in the second period. We're waiting for the scoreboard to change. Here it goes, 7-2. Potentially dangerous.
I brought that arm up too far.
Yeah, that high back ride. How far can it go before it's potentially dangerous?
It should be no further than the shoulder blades.
Okay.
You bring it up past the shoulder blades, it's potentially dangerous.
And the ref's going to stop it. But there's no penalty to the wrestler doing the move, right?
Nah.
Okay. Looks like he'll clear that left arm again. No, he didn't. He's got him. Hagel's got Temple flattened out. Just trying to catch that near side wrist with the left hand. Ref will stop that. Putting pressure on the elbow. We'll get a restart with 40 seconds left in the second period. Okay. Here we go. Cleared it then. He goes for a stand-up. Hagel takes him back down. Goes for a near side high back ride.
Too far with that arm again.
Yeah. Hagel's politely asking the referee what guys should be doing.
If Hagel does that again, it could be considered unnecessary roughness.
Okay.
He's did it twice. He's been warned.
Okay, clears it. Goes for a switch. Hagel follows, steps over. Turk that low leg. Crossface, go get more back. There, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Holding 3 near fall.
3 seconds left.
3 near fall. Into the second period for a 10-2 lead.
So I just glanced over at the Jackson coaching staff, and I think I'm getting old because I remember when their coach was about 10 years old. Is Doug Dewey with Stanley? Is that Dewey with Stanley?
Yep.
Okay. And it's Brian Bowen. I remember when he was a young boy, too. He's the head coach of Eastern.
Yes.
The Bowen family. His older brother was a coach for Canton Catholic for a while. Takes me a little while. I'll catch you up. So it's 10-2 going to the third period. Chose neutral. Oh, look at that. Walked right into a single. Hagel's very polished. Oh, he gave him 2. I know you're a referee, but I don't know if that was 2.
A little quick.
That was quick. Luckily, it did turn into 2.
Yes.
But you don't know whether. I would have went on a Navy ride there. So now Hagel's got Temple flat. Goes for a crossface. Looking for a high back ride again. Let's see if the ref's going to be watching that closely. Got a butt drag with the right hand, near side on the left hand. So he's got the trying to bar him
Hagel
up.
does have a tough ride.
He does. 50 seconds left in the third period. The score is 12-2 in favor of Gavin Hagel from Eastern over Luke Temple from Jackson Memorial. We got a
stalemate.
And the ref's going to give Mr. Temple some time. Huh? It looks like he's a little beat up, shaking it off. Jackson Memorial coach gives Mr. Temple some instructions. Got so many seconds to get off of that leg, right? Yeah, he worked up. No, got one count. Got 20 seconds left in the third period. He's going to ride him out now. 10 seconds left. There, he lets him go. 12-3. So they'll be neutral for the final 6 seconds of the match. I always find it's a little interesting that the final 6 seconds where the wrestler that's behind on points will try something a little crazy.
Have nothing to lose, everything to gain.
Yeah. Oh, he walked into a double. No points.
Very good match for Hagel. Final 12-3.
Looks like Mr. Temple was a little hot, and it looks like Mr. Hagel's excited, giving his coach an embrace. Freshman winning his first district title. And now we'll cut to the 113 weight class winners. We have Sam Koch from Cinnaminson in first. Lucas Lapari in second, and then Ray Gardner from Toms River South placing third. Congratulations to the 113-pound weight class. There they go.
Lapari's is very surprised. 2-7 record coming into the district.
Yeah, I know. Well, Jackson wrestles a tough schedule.
Yes,
We're
they
talking
do.
about that. So they're going to come in battle tested. So that's Sam Koch from Cinnaminson holding the bracket ceremoniously. Wrestlers hold the winner holds the bracket for for the particular weight class. So congratulations to Sam Koch from Cinnaminson. Now at 126, we have Lance Hobbs from Jackson Memorial and Cale Rankin from Monsignor Donovan Catholic. He's a senior, and Hobbs is a senior.
Number 1 seed against the number 2 seed.
Mr. Rankin comes in with a record of 25-6. And Mr. Hobbs, he had a 13-17 record coming into the district. He's 15-17. So another Jackson wrestler with a losing record making it to the finals.
But Jackson Memorial does have a brutal schedule. That's why the kids are tough, though, too.
Rankin in on a shot. And it looks like the Jackson wrestler's just trying to reach for a stalemate. That's his goal right now. He's got that leg. He'll raise it up. Now he's in a
little bit of funk going on here.
Yeah, a little bit of funk. And guess what? It looks like, bad knee. Oh, it
potentially dangerous. Good call by the referee.
So we'll restart at neutral because the referee stopped it for potentially dangerous. So both of these wrestlers wrestle in the Shore Conference, so they should be familiar with each other. They're both hand fighting in neutral.
I would not be surprised if these two did not meet during the season. I don't have that in front of me, but I would not be surprised. Both in the Shore Conference.
Rankin had a real good, nice, smooth shot. He's got takedown for 2 points. 45 seconds left in the first period. Score 2-0. Cale Rankin from, we call it Mondon or Donovan Catholic. Working the line. And we'll get a restart. .23 seconds left in the first period. Clears the arm on bottom. Top grabs far ankle. He's putting the boots in. I think he's trying for like a banana split. He's trying to roll him back.
We have a neutral.
Again, looks like these Jackson Memorial kids are battle tested. They're getting out of those positions.
So at the end of the first period, Rankin has a 2-1 lead. Rankin takes defense.
So I always like to know what the first move is on bottom for Rankin. He's an accomplished wrestler, 25-6. He doesn't do anything on bottom. He just waits. Doing the spiral ride on top by Mr. Lance Hobbs. He's putting the boots in. He's putting legs in. Got a power half.
Hobbs is another leg wrestler.
Well, he can certainly spend a lot of time on top working, and it's a minute and a half left in the second period. Hobbs is behind 2-1. He elects to let
we have a neutral.
Mr. Rankin go. 3-1, Rankin in on a shot. He's got a hole under that shoe. He's going to try to Turk. That's 2 points.
Down 2, 5-1 lead for Rankin.
He's trying like a ball and chain. The left hand. He's put his weight on the wrestler. He gets away from that hold. Hobbs comes up for a standing position, and Rankin takes him down. Getting to 30 seconds left in the second period. Score 5-1. Mr. Rankin from Donovan Catholic. Ten seconds left. He tries for that little, what we call a fatty roll. Doesn't work.
End of the second period, Rankin has a 5-1 lead. Hobbs is choosing defense. Third period, Hobbs has got to do something.
Rankin goes in a familiar position to take him down again. Goes for a near side high back ride. Working that arm. Oh, went for the ball and chain. He's not staying with his top moves very long. Oh, he goes for a rollback half. And he has to let him go neutral.
5-2.
Rankin from Mondon. I got to tell you, the Jackson kids are scrappy. Coming up on a minute left in the match. Score 5-2. Mr. Rankin from Donovan Catholic. Referee called a stalemate. To just stay in a tie. And on the shot again.
Potentially dangerous. So it's 5-2 Rankin with 32 seconds left in the third. Hobbs in on a single. Rankin gets 2 on the line for a takedown. 7-2, 19 seconds left. Hobbs gets a neutral, 7-3.
5 seconds left.
We're winding down here.
And our
Rankin will walk away with a 7-3 victory.
126-pound champion, Cale Rankin from Donovan Catholic. Congratulations. So I got a question for you, Sean. How many state champs does Pemberton have in its history?
5.
Yeah, 5. Can you name them?
Orlando twice, Caceres, Darrell Burley, Tommy Nevedonsky, Kamal Pegram.
You got it. Called you on that one. I apologize, calling you on the spot. I was talking to one of our board members, Tim Haynes. He was surprised I knew about.
Yep.
Okay, we have one of our Pemberton champions here. We have Rankin. We have Hagel, Cal Hagel, and we have Temple, and then we have Dom Rodriguez, who is placed third. He came back in his Dom Rodriguez came back real strong, and he went for a fall at 5 minutes and 2 seconds. So congratulations, Dominic Rodriguez, and we wish you best of luck on Wednesday night at Regions. And I'm sure you're going to come back with a fury. So congratulations, Dominic, placed in third. So now we're into the 132-pound finals. We have Luke Cox from Cinnaminson and Jacob Marukas from...
No, Luke Cox from Toms River South.
Oh, Luke Cox, that's right. He upset the number 1 seed, Nick Schuler.
Yes.
So it's Luke Cox from Toms River South and Jacob Marukas from Donovan Catholic.
The 3 and 4 seeds.
Yep. Luke came in with an 18-12 record. Now he's 20-12.
Two takedowns.
Takedown by Marukas.
And a neutral.
Lets him go, pretty much. Marukas hit on a single. Referee calls him out of bounds. We'll get a restart.
Our referee for this match is Mr. Sean Reynolds, assisted by Ron Roberts.
Now, is Sean's dad Mike Reynolds?
No,
No?
no.
Mike goes back a while. It's good referee.
Sean was a very talented Pemberton wrestler too, until he transferred to Petty his junior year.
I did not know that.
Transferred to Petty and had 52 wins his junior year.
That's a loss for us.
Yeah.
Nice takedown by Marukas. Wonder if he's related to Marie Reynolds, who, that's his mom?
Yes, that's
Okay.
his mom.
Great lady. She's an information media person for Mount Laurel Schools. She's always there. She's always a great help to our Pemberton Township schools.
Very good family. They helped me out a lot with the midget programs, getting the mats. Very good family.
Okay, Marukas is on top. Score is 4-1. 27 seconds left in the first period. Comes down on a single, drives him out of bounds. Most likely going to get a restart. .21 seconds left in the first period. 4-1. Marukas from Donovan Catholic. He comes down on it. Oh. Luke is a sophomore. Luke Cox is a sophomore. 20-12. And it looks like Mr. Cox is also, Marukas is a senior.
Senior.
26-9.
Takes a 4-1 lead going into the second period. Cox took defense.
Get a restart. Only 10 seconds into the second period. Do you think that might be this might play out into a stalling if Marukas goes back to the leg again? Because I think Cox is going to stand up. Marukas will go down on the leg again. Switch by re-switch. Marukas try to put legs in. Cox is stepping over. Never go over a man's back, they say.
Cox
That's
is
why.
still up.
We'll see the same thing again. I think we'll see a stand up by Cox. Marukas will go down to the leg. Try to drive him out again. Oh, he goes on the offside now. Goes down. Now they're neutral. 4-2. Ooh, they bumped heads pretty hard. Ooh, nice rushing into a double. Oh, he didn't have enough mustard to get him down, and Marukas has the takedown with Cox on his back. That was a great move by Cox there. Keep fighting. And we have a pin with 3 minutes and 54 seconds. No, 2 minutes and 54 seconds in the match by Jacob Marukas from Donovan Catholic. He is our 132-pound champion, District 28 champion. We'll go back to 126, and we're going to celebrate our place winners at 126 shortly. We got a couple pins. They're a little slow getting to the podium. What do you think about the anklets? People like wearing red and green?
As a referee, I'm lost without them.
Okay. Okay, they're getting to the podium now. Third place, Jack Frykowski. Second place is Lance Hobbs from Jackson Memorial, and Cale Rankin from Donovan Catholic is our 126-pound champion. And they're trying to find him. It's wrestlers getting to the podium. Sometimes they struggle. There he is now. There you go. They had back-to-back winners. So we have Nick White from Jackson, a junior with a 19-14 record. And then we have Michael Frykowski from Cinnaminson.
A junior against a senior.
He comes in with a 24-13 record.
I think Jackson has 9 total wrestlers in the finals. Nick White in on a double, takedown 2.
15 seconds into the match, we have a change in the score. 2-0 to Jackson Memorial's Nick White. You gotta get 4 fingers there. He tries to, White's trying to bar him up. Probably gonna let him go. Probably gonna, no, he's not gonna let him go.
Yeah,
it's
neutral. Frykowski.
2-1 in favor of Mr. White from Jackson Memorial. Cinnaminson with a Russian hold. Nothing with it. Jackson working in for inside control. Cinnaminson breaks it away. Oops.
This Nick White is very tough on his feet. He's very good on takedowns.
Yeah, Cinnaminson keeps on shooting with his arms too wide out like an airplane double.
It's in on the single.
Nothing yet. There's
2 takedown. Takes a 4-1 lead.
Yeah, I think Frykowski's got to get rid of that low leg because White's going to take advantage of that low leg, that left leg being down on the ground there. Got to get his left leg out.
Stalemate. 24 seconds left in the first period. And a 4-1 lead.
With a switch, nothing there, stands up.
White neutral.
White cuts him 4-2. White's going to try to get one more takedown with 15 seconds left in the period. Five seconds left. Looks like there's going to be nothing then.
Looks like Mr. White's going to take a 4-2 lead going into the second period. Frykowski takes defense.
You can see how he hit a stand up into a switch. Let's see what he does again. Stand up. Stand up. Stand up. Well, White's going to try to put legs in. He put him down. And White trying to put the boots in. That means, when I say boots, it means put in crossbody leg ride.
Little
he's
too
out the
high.
Little back door.
Bukowski's trying to come out the back.
He's going to come out the back. Keeps that body scissor there.
2 reversal.
We got a tie score, Mr. Falcons.
4-4.
Let's see how White does on bottom now, because I know he's pretty slick in neutral on his feet. He's got an inside switch.
Reversal for Mr. Nick White.
Now the score
6-4.
Yep. He's got cross-body ride down. You see the leg in there. Dewey with Stanley asking him to figure 4 the body. Extend the body.
Stalemate, 38 seconds left, and we'll start again with White on top.
Sit. To the sit out. 30 seconds left in the period. White takes him down.
White's trying to work the 2-on-1.
That's neutral. So Frykowski's he's a battler. 7 seconds left. He gets an escape.
6-5.
Works inside control. Mr. White.
Into the second period, White has a 6-5 lead. White has choice. He's taking defense.
He hit a pretty good switch earlier, inside switch. Frykowski tries to put the legs in. White kicks him out. Frykowski goes for a cradle, loses it. Now we have neutral. 1 point for Mr. White. The score is 7-5 with 1:45 seconds left in the third period. Good snap down. 7-5. Looks like Frykowski's got to do something soon. Oh no, he went for
White's
it.
got a takedown.
Got a takedown.
9-5.
White trying for a bar arm and a one-on-one with 1 minute left in the third period. And Mr. Frykowski with a 4-point deficit, and he's on bottom. And they're in these positions. It looks like 2 dish towels in 2 towels in the jar, flipping around.
Got a switch and a re-switch.
Yeah, it's like you don't know which towel's going to end up on top.
2 reversal for
Going to go for a Merkle, probably.
We have 9-7 with 25 seconds left.
He's going to have to go for a Merkle to put him to his back. Oh, he got the leg out. He's on top. Looks like White will just flatten himself out with 15 seconds left in the third period, winning 9-7. He doesn't have to do anything. The wrestler in the black singlet, Mr. White. Referee Roberts calls him for stalling, but that's not going to help Mr. Frykowski from Cinnaminson. As the final score is
9-7, Mr. White. Congratulations.
From Jackson. He's a 138-pound District 28 champion, Nick White. Now we're going to go to, we'll see if the wrestlers will be at the podium, 132. Sean, so we think we're going to have this next year?
I sure hope so. In all honesty, I think you will.
I'm looking to
I
get.
do think Pemberton will hold. It's really up to the state, and if one of these other teams vie to get it at their place. If they don't, Pemberton definitely gets it back. Pemberton did a very, very nice job this weekend.
And the prestige of holding a championship tournament is something to speak of.
And they did good, too, because they didn't get notified till the very end that they were hosting the districts.
So we have our 132-pound champion, Jacob Marukas from Donovan Catholic. Second place is Luke Cox from Toms River South. Third place is Nick Schuler, who was the top seed, who takes third. Congratulations to those wrestlers. And going back to our conversation about that, what I'd like to do is get some of our prestigious alumnus here and have a little recognition during the ceremonies to bring them back.
Yes, I tried to get a couple of our past wrestlers to attend today, but a couple of them are referees, and they're refereeing in other districts, and a couple of them are away, too.
Gotcha.
We will definitely work on that if we get it next year. Bring back some of the Pemberton standouts like Orlando Caceres, Darrell Burley. 145 should be a very good bout. We have Valentino from Haddonfield.
And Holt from Cinnaminson both come in with pretty good records. Valentino with a 25-4 record, and then we have Mr. Colin Holt from Cinnaminson with a 31-6 record. So Haddonfield is coached by trying to think who was the new
Mr. Hamrick.
Eric Hamrick. Again, I'm getting old.
His dad used to be the coach of Collingswood for many years.
Long-time coach, yeah, Eric Hamrick.
Eric did a nice job this year. First year as a head coach, but he did a very nice job. Went to the sectional finals this year as a team. He had a very good year.
Oh, look at this. Little neutral. Switch.
Switch, re-switch.
I'm telling you.
And Valentino reverses him for two. Valentino is definitely a wrestling family, too. He has 2 or 3 brothers that are older and wrestle, too.
Gotcha.
Valentino has the half in. It's 2-2, 30 seconds left in the first period.
Look, he's trying to get the legs in. End of the first period, the score is tied 2-2.
Valentino defers. And Holt takes defense.
Valentino on the offside. Trying to block. Got the boots in. Holt tried to block that. Couldn't get it. Valentino with a bar arm. He's going to try to walk it over. And Holt says nothing doing. Got a bar and a half. He's going to say, I'll go one way or the other with you. And it looks like Valentino's a long wrestler, built tall. It's tough to wrestle. Oh, he's got a leg and he's got a power half. He's starting to crank it over. Nothing there.
He's trying to crank that half.
Getting down to 1 minute left in the second period. Score tied 2-2. Mr. Holt chose bottom. The objective is to get out and get at least one escape. But nothing happening. Looks like Valentino's tough on top. We have a
Stalemate.
stalemate. All right. Up he goes a cradle. Well, he blocked the legs. Blocking the leg. Holt blocked the leg. It looks like he's gonna. I don't know.
Valentino still got him. He's still riding that leg.
He looks real comfortable in that position with his outside hip down.
He's got
That's
that
open.
leg hooked.
He's got a near side cradle. Got a near side cradle. He's going to take him over. 20 seconds left in the first period. Holt. Oh, he's got 3 backs in there. Oh, no, he's not pinned. Had him there for a second. Going to run out of time. Oh, we got a reversal by Mr. Holt. Whoa! There we go.
3 back points, Valentino.
And 2 reversal, right?
Yes.
So it's 5-4. And
Injury time. Holt.
yeah, Holt spent a lot of energy getting out of that and turned into a 2-point swing for him with that reversal. And he brings out the puffer. Score 5-4. Starting in the third period, and then we have
Good little match here. Huh?
Valentino has choice, right?
Correct.
So he'll most likely choose down.
He's going to go down.
So this is where things get tense, where they want to know how much injury time. How much time do we get for injury time?
Injury time's 1.5 minutes. Blood time is 5 minutes.
So you get 1 stoppage. If Holt stops it again, it's choice for Valentino, correct?
Correct. 2 injury times, the opposite man gets choice.
Valentino had choice for third period. He chooses down. Let's see what Holt does. He looks like he's a little winded. So Valentino's blocking Holt from putting any legs in. So that's
Valentino with a neutral, 6-4.
They were pretty evenly matched in neutral. Okay, so he's got it in a double with the head between the legs. We got 1 minute and 20 seconds left. We'll try to get out to the side, pop the head out. Valentino's looking for, oh, look at this. He's looking for a stalemate. Oh, we got 2.
I don't agree with that call.
Oh, got it now. Valentino is fighting off his back now. We got 2. If the score's tied 6-6, and Holt's got Valentino down on his back. He's got 3, so the score is 9-6 with 45 seconds left in the third period. Holt might just cut him loose, make it a 9-7 match. No, he's not. Yes, he is. He's willingness to let him go. Valentino looks very tired.
9-7, 30 seconds left.
Oh, another takedown by Holt.
Holt, 2 and back points.
He's grabbing the chin, which is illegal. 20 seconds left. Oh, I think he's going to pin him. No, Valentino's going to fight. 10 seconds left. Score 11-7. It's a pin. With 8 seconds left in the match. 5 minutes and 52 seconds. Our District 28 champion at 145 pounds.
Holt, the second seed, knocks off the number 1 seed. 11-7.
So now we go back to our 138-pound championships and our place winners. We got Nick White from Jackson, Michael Frykowski from Siddaminster, his brother just was a previous weight, and we have our guy Matthew Kaiser in Pemberton. He's taking third. He's going to regions.
This should be a very good match. You got the number 1 seed against the number 2 seed.
Yeah, but I want to brag about our third place champion, Matt Kaiser from Pemberton. He's a junior. He came in the tournament 23-10, and he came up short, but he wrestled back. Lost an 8-5 match to Nick White in the semifinals, and he won 9-3 in the consies to place third, and he's going to regions Wednesday night. And good luck to Matthew Kaiser.
And he's back next year, correct?
Yes, sir. That's why he said we have a young team. Now 152 pounds. It's pretty interesting. We have Shane Gibson from Toms River South. And we have Mike Rauch from
Jackson Memorial.
Jackson Memorial with a win over our Jacob Mead at the semifinals. And here we go. So we have Jackson and Toms River South. We have Gibson versus Rauch. Gibson on a good shot, left single. Gonna try to, he let go of it. Bear hug, takes him down to his back. 2, rolls through. And nothing yet. And then he
locked hands.
Yeah, because it wasn't a pinning combination then,
Correct.
Right?
So we have a 2-1.
So Gibson comes in with a 25-7 record. Rauch with a 19-13 record. Again, that's not a spectacular record. It's a good record. But
It's that Shore Conference, Jackson, and them, they beat each other up down that way.
Yeah. They go out of state too, right?
Yes, they do. Jackson does not run from any team.
So we have Gibson in on a cradle. Looks like he's a long 152-pound wrestler. He's got Rauch trying to do a stand-up, but he puts it, he does a little. Gets 2 back.
2 near fall.
He goes for a headlock. He's going to try to settle back.
Still in control.
Rauch rolls back through the headlock. I think he's going to have a reversal here. 2-point reversal. Score is locked up at 3-3. I'm telling you, the Jackson squad is scrappy. They're going to mix it up with you. Going for a cradle, cross-face cradle.
We're winding down to the first period. It is 4-3, Gibson.
We have the flip. Gibson has choice.
Gibson defers.
He'll go neutral, huh?
We go
That's
neutral.
Interesting. He's up 4-3, right?
Not sure I would have done that, but
it works in on a right single. Oh, look at this. Get behind by Rauch. Oh, he takes him right down to his back. 5-4 with back points. He's got a long time. He's got a minute and a half to fight that off. Dewey Wood Stanley has his squad prepared. Gonna step over. It's a long time. He's gonna turk that leg.
He's got it.
Another
He
pin.
got him.
Wow. 2 minutes and 51 seconds with a pin. Mike Rauch from Jackson Memorial with a pin over the top seat of Shane Gibson. Shane Gibson is not happy. He throws his headgear. Threw his headgear. So now we're going to bring up our 145-pound place winners. Looks like the Toms River South person threw his headgear. Here we go. And we're going to get our camera on the place winners. And we have our first place winner, Colin Holt from Siddaminson. He pinned Ryan Ballatino in the finals. And then we have our third place, Christopher Gallegos from Donovan Catholic. So what's the penalty for throwing your headgear?
1 team point. 1 team point. I think these teams are going to have a hard problem catching Jackson.
Yes. This one's going to be a good match. You got Declan Skelly from Haddonfield. He's coming in with 33-1. And you have Constantino Pavlidis, a senior with a 31-7 record. So these guys come from the south of us, and they think they've met each other before.
Scully's a tough kid. They're both seniors.
This was referee calls neutral.
A referee this match is Sean Reynolds, assisted by Mr. Ron Roberts.
So my prediction is going to be a low-scoring match. Both guys look like they, there's a low leg single from far away by Pavlidis from Easter. And Skelly goes to a front head, and Pavlidis wants to get out of bounds and get a restart. Oh. He's got supporting
Skelly,
parts.
yeah.
That's 2. That's supporting parts. That's 2.
Stalemate.
Score 2-0, Skelly. We got 15 seconds left in the first period. Oh, he got one. That's really good. That's good for Pavlidis. In a match like this, 1 point can matter. Scores 2-1. And we're at the end of the first period.
Skelly with a 2-1 lead.
Skelly has choice.
Defers.
Pavlidis goes down. Pavlidis backs into his opponent. And Kelly cuts him. He says, I'm going to get you in neutral. 2-2. Score 2-2, 10 seconds into the second period. Pavlidis with that collar tie with the lead leg. No, Skelly with a shot from far out. I think Reynolds will go with a stalemate here. Okay. Again, I'm not seeing a lot of action here.
I think you called this one right on a low score.
Yeah, these guys, they got good records and they're seniors and they're gonna wait this out to the end.
They're filling each other out still.
Yeah, like two boxers. It's gonna go out of bounds. It's gonna restart. People are starting to chant for more wrestling, so which is to be expected.
People want to see action.
Yes, they do. .30 seconds left in the second period. We got neutral with 22 seconds left. And just checking on the team score. Jackson right now is ahead by 40 points in the team score. 197 to 157 to Cinnaminson. It'll be tough for them to make up on it.
Yeah, 40 points. Especially when Jackson has 9 total in the finals.
5 seconds left in the second period. Score 2-2. Kelly will choose down, get the 1 point. And this is going to come down to a takedown. Or 3 or 4 stalemates. Oh, look at that. Did you see how he switched it over like that? That should have been a caution on top. Well, he's trying for the pull ahead. He's got the boots and it isn't going to work. Pavlidis just power half that. Yep. Got 1:43 left in the third period. Looks like Pavlidis is going to want to ride him out. Skelly does a Granby roll to his back. Did it count there? 2 back, 2 reversal. So it's 4-4. Should be 4-4. Should be 4-4.
They got it.
The match is in Pavlidis' hands now because
Neutral.
now it's a neutral. It's a minute 9 left, and both of these wrestlers know how to. I wouldn't say stall, but they know how to let the time work that clock. Way long shot by Skelly. Skelly's going to go after and work for a stall call. He's going to try to shoot him out.
Skelly keeps applying the pressure. He's going to get the stall call.
Yeah. With 55 seconds left, it can play into the match. He's tired.
Injury timeout.
So the coaches for Eastern are Mr. Brian Bowen, and who's the assistant? Is that Crowley? Mike Crowley?
I want to say yes.
Okay. He had some battles in the regions with Taylor Walsh back in the day.
Didn't he? Tough kid.
Yeah. Well, like I said, the team scores right now is Jackson Memorial 197, Cinnaminson 157, Haddonfield 144.5, Eastern 107.5, Donovan Catholic 100, Toms River 73, Pemberton 57, Haddon Heights 28, Holy Cross Prep 15, and Camden Woodrow Wilson 10. So it looks like you said, like
Jackson's in the driver's seat
for the team championship. So Pavlidis gets his headgear back on. Our trainer, Pemberton trainer, Ms. Fabrice is there helping out. Now, are the coaches allowed to talk to him during his injury timeout?
Yes, but by rights they're not supposed to be coaching. They're supposed to take care of the injury, but 9 out of 10 coach.
Looks like Mr. Skelly's loaded for bear. He wants it. 55 seconds, a snap down. The front head, that's a good front head right there. That's going to be tough for Pavlidis to fight that off. Skelly's going to take his time. He's got 2. He's not going to let go of the cradle. This is going to be Mr. Reynolds' call to, oh, look at this.
2 reversal. We have a 7-6, 20-second.
Going to push him out. We have 14 seconds left. The score is 7 points for Mr. Pavlidis from Eastern in purple or maroon. 6 points for Mr. Skelly in white from Haddonfield. Going to hold him down. That's going to be a stalemate pretty quick by Reynolds. Or a stall.
Stall.
But he's got a stall to give.
You have 5 seconds to attempt to bring him back down. And that is the final, a 7-6.
Another thrown headgear. That's 1 team point deducted from Haddonfield. And we've seen a lot of good sportsmanship up to date. Pavlidis was really excited for the win. We have the 160-pound champion, Mr. Pavlidis from Eastern. Declan Scully came in with 1 loss, 33-1. He loses in the finals to Constantino Pavlidis.
Number 2 seed beats the number 1 again.
And now for our place winners at 152, we have Mike Rauch from Jamestown, Jackson Memorial. And we have Shane Gibson from Toms River South, who is the top seed. And then for 3rd place, Dominic Sawyer from Haddonfield, who is in a wild and woolly match with Jacob Mead from Pemberton. Really good match, 15-10. Jacob Mead came in on the short end of the stick. It was takedown, reversal, takedown, and reversal. And again, Jacob came out short on that when he's a junior. We look forward to him next year doing some damage in the district. So our champion at 152, Mike Rauch from Jackson Memorial. So now we have the 170-pound finals. Hunter Smith from Jackson Memorial and Luke Benedict from Haddonfield. And Luke,
number 2 seed bringing in a 34-0 record.
yeah, he beat our Mike Soden in the semifinals. And this should be a good match.
Hunter Smith, the number 1 seed. He's 29-7.
And Luke is undefeated. So I'm wondering who he wrestled. If he's undefeated and he's the 2nd seed, how does that work? It was the points, right?
Points.
Jackson guy has more criteria.
Yes.
Beating better guys, whatever,
Yep.
what he did last year? Okay.
They total up your points now for the year, and when it comes time for seeding, it's all about the points.
It's about your past, what you did the year before, plus
Yes.
who you beat.
That is all considered in.
I think it's hard for anybody that's a layman that comes in and says, how can somebody be undefeated and not be the top seed? But about what you've done in the past. Right?
Now it depends who you wrestle.
That's true. We're learning that too.
You could take a loss and still get power points.
Exactly, with your team, exactly.
Yes.
I did it with my Northern Burlington team. It's better to lose to a power than beat a not-so-great team. Oh, Haddonfield in on a shot. This is going to be a tough match. It's tough when somebody's undefeated to get that first loss. That wrestlers break apart. Believe it or not, 25 seconds left in the first period. Score 0-0. I think this one's going to be just as good as the previous one. I think
this is going to be a good one right here.
Exactly. He's trying to slide by choice.
Both wrestlers being
Hunter
very
Smith.
cautious right now.
Ooh, shot from far away. The Haddonfield wrestlers have been taking shots from far away.
Into the first period, we're 0-0.
Haddonfield has choice. He chooses down. That's a good choice too. This could go to. Okay, here's another prediction. This is going to go into overtime, and that flip's going to matter by getting scoring first. Let's see.
Well, we're about soon ready to find out.
Exactly. We're about 4 minutes away. Depends upon what these guys do, top and bottom. I think that they don't ride them that hard, and they get to neutral again. We're out of bounds. There's only 9 seconds into the period.
Ron Roberts is our wrestling official for this match.
Hunter's going to cut him rather than get it. There you go, put him back down again. He cuts him. That's 1-0. So right now, Mr. Referee Sean Falkins, right now the Haddonfield wrestler has an advantage because he's 1-0. He scored first. That plays into that whole sudden death thing.
Sudden death, yes. Who scores first?
So it's 1-0. They're trying to work inside on each other. In wrestling, whoever has the inside control has the advantage. Ooh, he could have went on a shot there, and he didn't. That tells a lot about how aggressive they're going to be. Minute left in the second period. Hunter Smith looks up at the clock. Again, shot.
Smith tries another shot.
Too far away. No reshot. Should have had a reshot there. Hunter Smith's not taking any shot after when the Haddonfield wrestler Benedict comes up. Best time to attack somebody. See, that's where Hunter Smith took a shot out of bounds, real safe. He wants to get out of this period with 1-0. 20 seconds left. Reaches for the recessive hand with the recessive hand. Oh, there goes a good shot.
Leg.
That's what champions do. That's nothing yet. That is nothing yet.
Good hold by the referee. Good hold.
Nothing yet.
Good hold by the referee, Ron Roberts.
Excellent call by Ron Roberts. That's a good no call. That is a good no call. Well, Jackson has choice. Thank God we don't have a video review like we do in college. That would have been somebody throwing out the block.
If Benedict keeps taking that headgear off, Ron Roberts will nail him for stalling. We have a neutral.
So Benedict feels he's going to win it neutral with 5 seconds into the period. That's what this means. And he did get in on a really good, clean shot. Just didn't finish it. Smith scrambled to the end of the period. Well, he's going to try for a shot. Hunter Smith blocked him. Try for that slide by again. on the right side, not working. He's actually doing it on the wrong side. He should be doing it on his left
Ronnie's
side.
got him for stalling.
So the referee calls Jackson's Hunter for stalling. That plays very much into the match with getting to a minute left in the third period. I think you'll see Hunter Smith take a half a shot.
1-1, 1 minute left in the third period.
Good call, Mr. Falcons. It's 1-1. Oh, another good shot by, look at this defense by the Jackson wrestler. Oh, he
Scramble, we're still neutral.
40 seconds left. The score tied 1-1. The referee's going to 1 point. Scores 2-1.
Ronnie hit him with stalling again. That's 1 point, 2-1 lead, 25 seconds.
I'd hate to see somebody win a match though on stalling. Oh, he's in on a shot. 18 seconds left, neutral. 17 seconds left. Score 2-1 in favor of Haddonfield. Haddonfield's Luke Benedict is undefeated at 33-0. Eight seconds. 5 seconds. Not going to happen.
And Benedict will keep that undefeated record going. The number 2 seed knocks off the number 1 seed.
I just hate to see somebody lose a match on a referee calling stall call. So our winner at 170 pounds is Luke Benedict from Haddonfield. And we're going to go to 160 for our place winners. And we'll hope to see Declan Skelly out here. He was a little upset. I hope he has the character and sportsmanship to come out, and he does. So our champion at 160 pounds is Constantino Pavlidis from Eastern. Second place is the top seed Declan Skelly. And third place is Rob Gravenius from Jackson Memorial. Congratulations to the wrestlers. So what do you think about that stall call?
Good call.
Necessary? To win
Very. Good call.
To win a
Good call.
championship?
This is districts. You got to go. He made no shot throughout the second or third period.
Yep.
I thought it was a very good call.
Okay. Now we got Mason Worrell from Eastern coming in with a 35-2 record, and Nick DeNoia from Haddonfield with a 24-7 record. Mason Worrell is talked to his dad. His dad was a accomplished wrestler for Shawnee back in the day. Plays Thai in the States, region champ, Randy Worrell. Talking to Randy, he says that Mason is going to go in the Marines after high school. So congratulations and best of luck, and God bless to Mason.
I didn't know that, but that's very good.
Yeah.
Glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Mason's the number 1 seed, and Nick Denio of Haddonfield is the number 2 seed.
Worrell working on a Russian. Has a fake shot again.
Mason is the baby out of the family. He's the last Worrell.
Shot from far away. Again, he got a single. Nah, not enough. All right, could have went in again. Could have went in again. Ooh, we got to watch out for that airplane double. Coming in. Ooh, right in the face.
The referee got to pick up the stall call there.
Yeah.
That's 4 shots by Mason.
He's talking to him now. What do you think he said to him? The ref said something to him. Worrell looks up at the clock. 40 seconds left in the first period. No score. I gotta tell you, Haddonfield has a number of kids in the finals. Cinnamon and Haddonfield.
Haddonfield's pretty senior loaded. They lose quite a bit of kids this year.
Worrell with an underhook. Haddonfield wrestler with a Navy ride. Gives it up. We go neutral with 2 seconds left in the first period. I think Denoya had something there. He didn't finish it.
End of the first period, it's 0-0.
Eastern has choice. Worrell chooses down. His first move is going to be nothing. Top, chop the arm, put the weight on him, put him to his belly. Got a spiral ride. Cuts him. That's interesting. I think nothing happened in the first period. A lot of headbutting going on here. Minute and a half left in the second period. Score 1-0 Mason Worrell from Eastern over Nick Noy of Haddonfield. Both are flat-footed right now. Oh, working the head. You see that what they're doing there?
Clubbing a little bit.
There goes a nice single. Wow. Oh, he let it go. You got to commit to the shot. Got to commit to finish. If Worrell's, it's got 45 seconds left in the second period. If Worrell's like his dad, he's got a good cradle on top.
Yeah, it runs in the family, no doubt about that.
I think maybe Worrell's not pressed to take any action right now. 1-0. 25 seconds left in the second period. Got a stalemate.
22 seconds left in the second period. It's 1-0.
Ten seconds left. We got blood time with 6 seconds left in the second period. Denoya's blood. They're banging heads a lot. They're banging heads a lot. So
good little scrappy match we got here, Tony.
Yeah, I got a little bit about you now. You seem to be a YouTube hero. That's what's your wrestling number?
523.
And that's what the special's on.
Yes.
And what's it about?
Me with my battle with cancer and refereeing, and
Okay.
they trailed me on a couple matches.
I saw that with Rancocas Valley versus Cinnaminson.
Yes. Yes.
Had the Freeman Cullen Memorial match.
Yes, that was good. Very good. I enjoyed refereeing that.
That's good. You're ambassador for the sport. I just hope people from Pemberton.
Me knowing both of those families, I really enjoyed reffing that match. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, my stepson Rob McMullen, who was a region champ, he dated Jen Cullen. She's since married now, but we were close to the Cullen family too.
Very good family.
Very good family.
Very tragic accident that was.
And we're back with 6 seconds left. And it is end of the second period. Score 1-0 Eastern's Worrell. So Denoya has choice from Haddonfield, which is down. We'll see where this goes. Let's see again. Caution on top. Going to go with boots. Going to go with boots. Going to boot him up, put legs in. But now Denoya.
Worrell is a strong, very strong kid.
He is very strong. Oh. Wow, he gets back. Good. He's going to lift him. Yeah. They're neutral. We're going to have more
neutral. We got a 1-1 score here.
So Denoya takes a late shot. It's getting interesting here. 2-1.
An unsportsmanlike call there on Worrell, which makes it 2-1 now.
So I missed that. Did they take the shot out of bounds? Is that what it was?
Yeah, it was a pop to the head out of bounds.
Okay.
Could be costly at the end of the match. 2-1.
Well, it's going a minute and a half left. They haven't scored in neutral all match. What makes me, I don't know what I'm going to think about anything else happening unless he commits to a shot. Denoya doesn't have to wait for anything.
Push him, Nick, push. Push, Nick, push.
There's no way Worrell can penetrate with that outside control. He'll take a shot. Under a minute left in the third period, 2-1.
Looks like we're going to have blood time here in a second. That's what we got. More blood time.
More blood time, 2-1. This will be the second match decided by a penalty point.
Yes. Should not be that way, but
yeah, the referees have to
part of
call how they
wrestling.
see them. While they have the rules. So how much time, blood time they have?
5 minutes.
5 minutes, unlimited stoppage, as long as it doesn't go past 5 minutes, correct?
Correct, yes.
Yeah, they clean the mat. Or Hornet strong.
Hand fight, Nick, win the hand fight.
45 seconds left in the third. Here we go.
2-1 favor of Haddonfield. Going to be a timeout for headgear in a second. Got headgear over his mouth. That's got to stop it for that headgear is on his mouth.
Take a shot. Back up.
10 seconds.
Short time.
Four seconds left, score 2-1. Blood again.
Blood.
The tampon came, the blood, that no tampon's on the mat.
Go. Gotta go forward, Nick.
Score 2-1 with 4 seconds left at the 182-pound District 28 Finals. Nick Denoya of Haddonfield is leading Mr. Mason Worrell from Eastern 2-1. Denoya gets the penalty point for the little shove outside on the line.
Like you said, 2 matches in a row decided by a penalty point. Cleanup time now. Injury. Blood time stopped. 2-1, 4 seconds left. They're neutral.
It'll be Worrell right out of the gate with a shot.
Forward, Nick, forward.
He's got 2 more to burn. That's caution. First caution. Now 182-pound champion from Haddonfield, Nick DeNoia.
2-1.
Over Mason Worrell.
Again, the number 2 seed knocks off the number 1 seed.
Haddonfield's getting up there in points now, too. I'm going to refresh my points and see what I have here. And I think they're closing the gap on Cinnaminson now for second place. Yep, Haddonfield is just 4.5. Okay, we have our 170-pound place winners. We're waiting for our 170-pound champion Luke Benedict to show up. There he is. So we have Luke Benedict from Haddonfield, first place. We have Hunter Smith from Jackson Memorial, and third place is our Mike Soden, who took third place with a pin in the minute and 1 second over Haddon Heights, Tyler Cuthbert in the consolations. Mike came in with the third seed, and Mike's promising, and Mike is our senior, loved by the student body, and we wish him luck in regions. We're getting near the end, Mr. Felkins.
Yes, we are.
We have Kara Eppley from Jackson and Bora Kumas from Cinnaminson. So Jackson might get more points for advancing, or Cinnaminson. And with a double, it works for a bear hug. Nothing. Yeah, both guys trying to muscle. In on a single. Takes him down right to his back with a Turk. It looks like Jackson has a signature. Once they go to the takedown, they go for the pin. He's cross-facing. Got back points. Cal Epperly with
3 near fall for a 5-0 lead.
5-0 lead. He comes in 31-2. And then Boris was the third seed. He was 24-13 from Cinnaminson.
Our referee this match is Jason Brown, assisted by Sean Reynolds.
He's got the high back right. He wants to bar it up. One-on-one on the right hand. He's going to walk it over. Use the hip. Got to use the hip and go forward. I think this is going to be a pin, Sean.
Boom.
Yep. With, I guess you're saying he's a 3-time champ. 34 seconds left in the first period. We have champion at 195, Kyle Epperly from Jackson. Congratulations. So let's talk about the weight classes. 14 weight classes, and you have 195, 220, and heavyweight. What do you?
Too many weight classes for New Jersey.
What's your?
Pennsylvania, they took theirs down to 12, and I think New Jersey needs to do the same thing.
What do you do with the heavyweights? What do you keep 195 and 220?
To me, you get rid of one of them. But like today, we had 4 weight classes at 220 and heavyweight.
But yet 152 has
You had
6
kids. And 152 is your normal weight.
You think it's the sport? You think it's the culture? People, as far as
I just think there's too many weight classes for the sport now. 14 is too many. When you're getting forfeits at all varsity levels, You need to cut it down to 12.
What about girls wrestling? We haven't. This is just for boys district finals, but
Girls
that's
wrestling
taken
is
off.
hot.
It's hot, isn't it?
It's on the rise, Tony. It is 100% on the rise. Last year we had a little over 400 girls in the state wrestling. This year they got close to 1,000. And it's only going to go deeper. The girls are into it.
So we're going to recognize our 182-pound place winners before we go to 220. Crowd's starting to thin out now as we get to the upper weights. Oh, we're going to start. We're going to start the match with Jacob Clark from Cinnaminson, #1 seed, and Michael Carey from Haddonfield. Jacob Clark comes in with a 30-5 record. Michael Carey comes in with a 24-6 record.
Clark is a junior, Carey is a senior.
We're recognizing the 182-pound. Oh, nice shot. Oh, get behind him. That's 2. That's how you know when somebody is inexperienced when they go down to all fours.
Nice takedown by Carey for a 2-0 lead.
Well, he's going to try what I call a vice. He's going to try to turn him over. That's what that move is. Go to a cradle. It's going to go on the line here. It's going to go on the line.
Carey's got a cradle in.
Oh, he broke it. No, he didn't. It's going back. It's going back. Oh, Nelly. It's a pin by Haddonfield with 46 seconds left in the first period. And Michael Carey with a pin over Jacob Clark.
And Tony again, the #2 seed, knocks off the #1.
So what's that say about the points that you have to occur?
Sometimes it makes you wonder.
I know. Rather than back in the day when I did it, I looked at Haddonfield contingency is starting to leave. They're here leaving in mass. And while we're waiting, what do you think about the way they've configured the districts where people from not, the geographic proximity to the schools are farther apart now?
I do not like the districts at all the way they are.
Yeah,
To me, you got 2 sets of regions, then the states. Teams shouldn't have to travel an hour and a half to go to a district. A district should be the teams right around in your area.
I'm with you.
I think the state made a bad choice by doing that.
Well, they tried to spread the Shore Conference teams apart now, Region 6, and we all know that. So we have Brad Galassi from Jackson and Dom Brogna from Donovan Catholic, 2 Shore Conference teams in the finals here.
Have a senior versus a sophomore.
Well, we have the senior Galassi, who comes in at 33-4 against Brogna, who is 30-3. Galassi really eked out a win over Terrence Salami from Holy Cross Prep to get to the final. Oh, here goes another. That was an early call. There's Pop Sanders right there, legendary Eastern head coach. He's still kicking. Well, we got an escape. Going to finish this strong. So we're neutral. Scored a 2-1. Favor of Jackson. It's your typical heavyweight match now. We're going to do the dance. 15 seconds left. Oh, nice little slide by again. Maybe we'll call that a duck under.
Winding down into the first period, a 2-1 score.
Two to one Jackson. They get the flip. Chooses down. And then he'll be blasting up real quick. He put in that tight waist pretty quickly. Oh, no locked hands there. Brown was down for that. Oh, no.
Got him
he's
now.
got locked hands. You cannot lock your hands when you're in down position. Score is 3-1 in favor of Brad Galassi from Jackson Memorial. Galassi taking his time, basing up. We call it basing up. Now I'll do a stand up. They go out of bounds. 1 minute and 27 seconds left in the second period. Got the weight on, it's getting him down. It's going to go out of bounds right here. We have a restart with 1 minute and 10 left. So who's your vote for most valuable wrestler?
I was just thinking that.
Oh, a switch into a stand-up, and he gets pushed out. I call that stalling from pushing out. That's the first warning.
Sean, I know you're busy. It's good to see you. Good to see you. 70 pounds.
I like Hagel, too.
Hagel, the freshman. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, because you had Dom Rodriguez, that was our guy. And the first and second season.
And to me, that 120-pound weight class was one of the toughest.
Yeah.
And he came out of there with a 3 seed and knocked everybody off.
40 seconds left in the second period. Score 3-1 Jackson, who's on bottom. Oh, he's out neutral. 30 seconds left, score 4-1. There's not going to be any shot now, 25 seconds left. I think we'll end this period 4-1. Brogdon will choose down. The dance of the Bears. The big Bears. End of the second period, score 4-1. Mondon's Brogna chose down. And I don't think that Mr. Galassi is going to do much to hold him down. He might just go neutral. Yeah, I figured that. They're going to do the dance for another minute and 54 seconds.
4-2 now.
A little head club there. Galassi saying, or Brogna saying, not so fast. Teams are starting to head out. Coach Hewitt's probably gathering the troops up to put everything away, right?
Yeah, I got about another hour myself here. Now I got a lot of mats to set up.
Oh, yeah, you have the Grapevine League tomorrow, right?
Yes.
But you also had Joe, our athletic director, Joe McColgan.
Yes.
And then also, we also had Buddy Maurer here.
Yes.
So you and Buddy were the tournament directors.
We tried.
Did a good job. And then Joe McColgan too. It takes a village, and you had a lot of help.
Yeah, he put in a lot of time to this, and it came out good.
Yeah, it did.
Did a very nice job.
40 seconds left in the third period. So you have the Grapevine League tomorrow. And again, you're going to have over 1,100 kids.
1,100 kids, 12 mats.
That's 2. Take them down, let them up. Score 6-3. I hope we don't see anything. Bronya's he's getting a little frustrated. Oh, he's in on a shot. Spin, get behind. No, he doesn't want it because he's got 10 seconds left. And Galassi's just going to take the dance, and he'll be our 285-pound District 28 champion, two-time champion Brad Galassi. Congratulations. Well, Sean, what do you think? You think Hagel from Eastern will be the most valuable wrestler?
That's my choice. I think he was a very good fit for the award.
Okay. And then concluding, it's been a pleasure to have you here working with us.
Thank you very much. Same to you too, Tony.
We look to do this again next year.
And I'd like to thank all the Pemberton people. They did a great job today.
Yeah, they do. God bless them. And we look again. Can't say enough about how well it was run and class act, bringing back that Pemberton pride. And again, next year we have some of the alum come back, all the can come back, and we want to recognize them.
Yes, I totally agree with you.
Okay. We also like to thank Amanda Horton and Amita Black, our camera people, and then Don Altenberger, also working the room also. We want to thank you all, and for all the Pemberton folks out there watching a good couple hours of wrestling. We want to conclude our 2019-2020 school year with a successful wrestling campaign. Take care and
have a good night.